It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans, tonight it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Denver Nuggets. The opening tip to the home side. Pelicans with it first in New Orleans. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily by a wide margin going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
It's Pelicans ball. Bledsoe. To McCollum. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Sets him up, flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
To Bledsoe. Oh, he missed a short one there. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Lobs it up. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Bledsoe looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Denver ball right now. Curling inside. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Goes to the left side. Bledsoe. McCollum. To Bledsoe. 24-second violation.
No basket.
To Jackson. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
McCollum. Not that time.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Reggie Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender,
2023 NBA in-season tournament game 1-1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Porter to Jordan. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. McCollum to Bledsoe. Has a look. Bledsoe shot misses. Jackson. Daniels against the Lehigh product. To Jackson. Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jackson. Reggie Jackson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And in today's game, you have to make
The
shots like that.
2023
Nice work
NBA
draining
and
it from
season
deep.
tournament
McCollum into
Game
the front
1-1
court.
matchup is
They
now
trail
live
by
streaming on
7.
GOATS International Sports Showdown 2023.
New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. C.J. McCollum. It's no good. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Game 1-1 Denver Nuggets 9-1 New
Bledsoe
Orleans
to
Pelicans
McCollum.
5-5.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Jordan tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Bledsoe. Pass stolen by the Nuggets. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Bledsoe. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Jackson with it. Up 5. Screen coming. Reggie Jackson, guarded by McCollum. Gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Porter to Jordan. Trying to cash in. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
DeAndre Jordan's game, we know, is better suited for being closer to the rim. But I got to give him a lot of credit. He's developed into a guy who can step out and occasionally knock down a jumper if you give him some space.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Reggie Jackson. Here comes the screen. Jackson. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Shot from in close, no good. Jackson with it. Leads 5. Jordan.
The 2023 NBA and season tournament Game 1-1 matchups will be coming up next on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2023.
Scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And throws it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Denver's got it. Jackson throws it up. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Bledsoe. Cruises inside for 2.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Jackson with
Game
it.
1-1
Leads
Houston
3.
Rockets 6-4 Los Angeles Clippers 3-7.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. That is great vision to set it up. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Jackson. To Jordan. Denver with 4 to shoot. Cody Zeller. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To Bledsoe. Aaron Gordon sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Jackson. Easy path to the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Whistle stops play, timeout New Orleans, as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
Nance to Bledsoe. Nikola Jokic pins it. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Nance. To Bledsoe. Can't connect from in close. To Reggie Jackson. Jokic. Rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Can't connect from inside. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Pelicans basketball. Nance. To Bledsoe. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Pelicans able to clear the rebound. Bledsoe with it up top. Right now, down 7. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Working hard on the glass. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper. To Porter. Jokic. And scores on the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. Slam dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 10.
It's Denver's ball. Jokic. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Nuggets have the possession. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. No good. The follow won't go either. Another follow, still no good.
I got him. Here we go.
Nance. Oh, he had him there for a second. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Nance. In the basket, good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Nuggets have the possession. Jordan. The screen sets him up for two.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nance. Side.
2 points. Take.
Murray with the back.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for things happen, you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Curling inside. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Shot clock winding down. Nance. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Nance. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Gordon. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Clark with it. 9-point margin. And scores.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Clark with it. They trail by 7. Nance. Here comes the screen. Got a piece of it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
They've got it in the open floor. Almost unlucky bounce. New Orleans will take it up. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Nance. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. McCollum with the basketball. Trailing by 11. To Bledsoe. The jumper's off the mark. DeAndre Jordan guarded by McCollum. To Aaron Gordon. To Jordan. Going to launch beyond the arc. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. New Orleans has it. Bledsoe to McCollum. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Now a whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Jordan to Gordon. Jordan to Aaron Gordon. Here's a chance from long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Aaron Gordon with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. And he hits. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a bundle. Nance stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Jordan. Had a good look there, but it's no good. McCollum into the front court. Trailing by 14. Can't connect from in close.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Denver with 4 to shoot. Jamal Murray. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Jamal Murray with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 89%. Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. Nance.
Almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Gordon to Jokic. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Nothing going here on that drive. McCollum. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Rebound taken down by Denver. Murray into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Jordan. Jamal Murray. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Troy Daniels rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Murray into the front court. They lead it by 14. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Pelicans have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He gets it. We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 10, Eric Bledsoe.
Daniels sizing up a column to Gordon.
Number 52 is
Down to 5 on the 24. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. Now Ingram down low. The pass set it all up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside, throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Troy Daniels with a piece. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Nuggets with the basketball. Gordon to Jordan. Yes, Aaron Gordon. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. To Bledsoe. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Trying to cash in. And the rebound comes down to the Pelicans. First half in the books. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Nuggets have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets. The Pelicans are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scores for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench point.
The New Orleans Pelicans were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
DeAndre Jordan tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Porter. Jackson. To Porter. Beyond the arc for three. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocked loose. Gordon. And the rebound comes down to New Orleans. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Denver ball right now. Short jumper won't go down.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
Gordon. To Jordan. Reggie Jackson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Bledsoe with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Doesn't get the bounce. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Jordan to Aaron Gordon. To Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And finishes strong. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Gordon to Jackson. Here comes the screen. Jackson to Porter. Missed a wide open look.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing is really throwing him off.
Lays it up and in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
New Orleans going to take it up. To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. To McCollum. C.J. McCollum. 4 out of 7.
And C.J. is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Jordan. Another chance. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum matched up with Daniels. 5 seconds to shoot. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Gordon. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. McCollum. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Reggie Jackson. Cody Zeller. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Jackson. Daniels sizing up McCollum. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To McCollum. Troy Daniels swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Off the assist.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Jackson, they work it down to Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon looking good. 4 for 5.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Pelicans ball. McCollum here against Troy Daniels. Bledsoe to McCollum. Has a look. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
McCollum matched up with Daniels. To Bledsoe. Deep two there, won't go. Jackson with it. It's an 8-point lead. To Jordan. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. McCollum with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
McCollum. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Jokic. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To McCollum. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. McCollum, textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Gordon. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. McCollum into the front court. Down 8. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Has a chance? Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Gordon. Denver with 4 to shoot. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. McCollum with the basketball. Margin's 8. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Shot by McCollum won't go. To Aaron Gordon. Jumper's good.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
McCollum. Shot from the lane won't go. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic. To Gordon. For 3. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
For 3. He was all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Nuggets in front. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Porter. To Jokic. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Fires the 3. Pelicans have the rebound. To Bledsoe.
I got ball. Here we go. I got him.
Nance. To Bledsoe. Has a look. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Nance to McCollum. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
C.J. McCollum at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Denver's got it. Jokic. Nikola Jokic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. McCollum into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Bledsoe to McCollum. Nance to McCollum. Short jumper stays out. Murray with it. Up 5. To Porter. Jokic. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Porter. And scores.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Bledsoe. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Porter to Jackson. Short jumper off the mark. Bledsoe with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Nance. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Jordan to Jokic. top left corner. Pelicans basketball. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Substitution being made in this one. To McCollum. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
C.J. McCollum trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Jordan to Porter. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Old school equals high percentage.
McCollum with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. To the basket's McCollum, but a shot won't go down. From long range, drains it.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
McCollum into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Bledsoe. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2. It's Denver's ball. Jackson to Porter. Here comes the screen. Jackson to Porter. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Bledsoe with it up top. 9-point margin. To Reggie Jackson. Baseline drive to Aaron Gordon. Lets it fly from long range. Michael Porter Jr. fulfilling expectations. Tough shot.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Jackson with it. Up a dozen. To Gordon. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
New Orleans will take it up. To McCollum. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Aaron Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Gordon To Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Jackson. Reggie Jackson, now 4 for 9.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
New blood coming in for both sides. McCollum here against Troy Daniels. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Porter. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Screen coming. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. He hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
McCollum. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
McCollum matched up with Daniels. To Bledsoe. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. McCollum to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Eric Bledsoe making the difficult look easy.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Porter to Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jokic. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Daniels, guarded by McCollum. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets came away with the victory in this one. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Pelicans put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.